Boom, your lights went out. That's when you call us.
Hi, welcome to Tim's Show and Tell. I'm Tim,
And I'm Billy.
and in today's sports news, Syracuse men's basketball. According to Syracuse.com/orange basketball, February 20th is the first of 3 consecutive games with ranked opponents.
It's going to be tough.
Basketball.
It's gonna be tough.
And Elijah Hughes' scoring has been limited to 8.5 points per game.
Oh,
Oh yeah, hopefully he finds the game.
fingers crossed.
And Syracuse men's basketball next game, February 20th versus Louisville at 7 o'clock p.m. ACC record is 8-4. Syracuse men's basketball record is 17-8. And Syracuse women's basketball, according to Syracuse.com/orangewomen, Syracuse women's basketball beats Wake Forest 77-57 on February 17th.
Let's hope the men can repeat that feat.
Right?
Jeez.
And Miranda Drummond had 17 points on February 17th. Tiana Mangakahia had 15 points and 9 assists on February 17th. And Syracuse women's basketball next game, February 21st versus Pittsburgh at 7 o'clock p.m. Syracuse women's basketball record 19-6. Their ACC record is 8-4.
And the men's again.
Right? And Syracuse women's lacrosse news.
Oh.
And they won. They beat Coastal Carolina State 18-5 on February 18th.
Whoa.
And Megan Tyrell had 3 goals on February 18th. And Syracuse had 33 shots. And CCU had 11. Coastal Carolina had 11 shots.
So Syracuse made 18 goals on 33 shots.
Yeah.
That's more than half their shots made, and that's crazy.
And Syracuse had 26 ground balls and 18 draw controls. And Syracuse women's lacrosse next game, February 21st. Sorry, February 21st. February 24th versus Northwestern at noon. At high noon.
High noon.
And ACC record is 0-1.
Hmm?
And Syracuse women's lacrosse record is 3-1. And in hockey, Vegas Golden Knights next game. We don't even want to talk about Vegas right now. February 20th versus Boston at 10 o'clock p.m. Vegas Golden Knights record 32, 25, and 4. Let's just say to Alex Tuck and everyone else, get your act together. Jeez. And Tampa Bay Lightning news.
Good news.
According to the Tampa Bay Times, Tampa Bay Lightning win 5-2 on February 19th. And goalie Louis Domingue basically did a yoga pose as a save on February 19th.
What?
He flipped out his back and he stopped the puck and he flipped it over and stopped the puck.
Good for him.
And that was Louis Domingue's 11th consecutive win. Tampa Bay Lightning has a power play goal in the last 7 games. And Alex Killer Killorn scored his 100th goal on February 19th. Tampa Bay Lightning next game, February 21st versus Buffalo at 7:30 p.m. Tampa Bay Lightning record 46, 11, and 4.
Crazy good.
But who knows if they're going to win the Stanley Cup? Spoiler alert, I think they will. And Buffalo Sabres next game, February 21st at Tampa Bay Lightning at 7:30 p.m. Buffalo Sabres record 28, 24, and 7. And they lost last night, so I don't want to talk about it. And Chicago Wolves news. According to ChicagoWolves.com, Brooks Vachik scored Chicago's first goal on February 17th. And the bandwagon stopped in Chicago with a goal by Eric Brandstrom. 3:35 into overtime on February 17th. Yeah. And goalie Maxime Lagacé stopped 31 pucks on February 17th. And Chicago Wolves' next game, February 21st, versus Texas at 12 o'clock p.m.
We'll see.
I was shocked. Just that it was a noon game our time, 11 o'clock their time game. I was like, wow, a lot of school day games out west.
Yeah, like early times. Yeah. All the time difference too. But still.
Yeah. And Chicago Wolves record 28-17-5-1. Now they're better than Vegas, I can tell you that much.
A lot, yeah.
And in Manitoba Moose news, I watched the February 20th Moose game on AHL TV, and Shaw and Nelson Nogier scored in the third period.
But
they lost 4-3 to the Toronto Marlies. And Manitoba Moose next game, February 22nd, at Laval at 7:30 p.m. Manitoba Moose record 25-23-3-2. And in Crunch news, according to Syracuse.com/Crunch, the Crunch blew a 2-goal lead in the third period on February 18th. It was 3-1 going into the third period. Toronto turned around and made it a 5-3 win for them. So, yeah, you know.
5-3.
Yeah. Go Crunch! Get your act together.
Oh.
And now
Get a grip.
yeah, really. And now here's Billy with Sports Uplifting News.
Believe it or not, the Republic of Ireland does not have a year-round ice skating rink. But now that changes because of I have it up on the screen here, Kevin Murphy, who is a Canadian man from the Irish Societies of Montreal, who is passionate about his Irish heritage. And he put up the money and got the word to Justin Trudeau, the Prime Minister of Canada, to put some money towards opening an ice skating rink in Ireland that's open year-round for the boys to practice. And he got that to happen. And it opens this May. But the first ever year-round ice skating rink will open in Ireland in May.
That's good.
Yeah.
Usually it's on this day in sports history, but today it's on this day in Crunch ice hockey history.
Bring it on.
In 2010, the first ever outdoor game played at the now defunct, doesn't exist, New York State Fair Grandstand, with 21,508 people attending.
It's a lot.
Yeah, I almost went to that game too. But I was like, I don't want to fight the crowd. It was on TV too, so. and in NASCAR, according to NASCAR.com, number 11, Denny Hamlin wins and loses his car to the Daytona International Speedway Tickets and Tours building for a year. And it's a write-off, so I can't ever use that car again.
Ooh.
And they have all their names on there and stuff.
Of course, yeah. It's over.
Yeah. And number 18, Kyle Busch, finishes second. And number 20, Eric Jones, came in third for a 1-2-3 Joe Gibbs Racing sweep. And Joey Logano was the first Mustang in fourth. And NASCAR next race weekend is at the Atlanta Motor Speedway. And now let's throw it back over to Billy for the joke of the day.
What do you call an alligator detective?
What?
An investigator.
You got me on that one. Oh my God. And you can email us at timsshowandtell@yahoo.com. Like us on Facebook, Tim's Show and Tell. And follow us on Twitter at Tim's Show and Tell. And like Tim Bennett Productions on Facebook. And I'm Tim. Make sure you catch our latest skit, Paper Jam. And I'm Tim.
And I'm Billy.
Until next time, have a good day.
See ya. Nice wig.
Boom. Your lights went out. That's when you call us.